In today's Adventure Quest Worlds video, we're checking out my favorite items on my main account, Frostymate. We're going to go for top 10, but let's start off this video with some honorable mentions. And the first one is, in fact, the Legion Dragon Blade of Nulgarth. This weapon is so freaking cool, man. I love the Dragon Blade just in general. I always have. I love the Legion design. The blue and grey works really well, and obviously Days of the Evil and the Legion theme is so popular in Adventure Quest Worlds. I think that's just a reason why I love it so much. And if you want to bag yourself 1000 Artix points, I'm doing a giveaway. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and comment down below, and I'll pick a winner at the end of the month. Next up, we have one that you guys may have not even seen before, the Soul Mender. Now, the Soul Mender was available in Quibble's Coinbiter shop many years ago. If you guys know me well, you know that I love golden items, hence the armor and the weapon. Now, I can't actually remember what the original item was of this is called, but essentially this, the Soul Ripper, that's it. This is the, I guess the mirrored version of the Soul Ripper called the Soul Mender. And last but not least, we have a really cool one which many people can get. It is the Infinity Titan Gauntlet. Now, I love this because, of course, it looks like the gauntlet from Marvel and the one that Thanos has, the Infinity Gauntlet. I love all the different stones on there, and I just love how it resembles or really looks like the actual gauntlet from the Avengers. When it first came out, you were just holding it and it wasn't actually on your arm. So this is why it's in like an honorable mention bit, because now it's actually equipped and on your arm, which I absolutely love. So without further ado, guys, let's get into the first top favorite weapons on this account that's 14 or 13 years old. 13 years old, I believe. So the first one, Golden Blade of Sanctity. Now this, I actually didn't even item of donated awesomeness. This actually came out for Adventure Quest World's 2nd birthday, I believe, and I managed to buy it when I was just a young kid. I had some spare adventure coins, and as you guys know, I love my golden items, but it has good sentimental value on there as well, because I've had this item for so long and I never sold it, despite I always used to sell items to get ACs to buy more things. I never sold this one. It's a lovely design. I wish the gold was a bit more golden like. The gold is quite weird, it's more of like a greeny yellow, but overall the blade looks really nice. Next up, another golden weapon, would you believe it? They're actually the one underneath, the Golden Callidbulb. Now this one is just incredible. Even though I don't use this sword very often at all, I just love the design. I think the Callidbulb was one of my favorite items back in the day, and when I saw the golden one, I just had to cop this. I just had to buy this item because honestly, just look how cool it is. It's essentially another Mirrored Realm item. I've just realized that it's another mirror item. I guess I just love the theme of the Mirror Realm, which I do, which I actually really do. And it's from the t-shirts, which I think are kind of rare at the moment. I don't know if you can get the t-shirts at the moment on Hero Mart. It's really nice. I love it a lot. And it also has the purified one as well. But I don't like this one as much. It's still really nice, but I don't like it as much. Next up, we have got the Dual Champion Blades of Nulgarth. Now, unfortunately, I cannot equip these, which is super annoying because I am not a member. One of my favorite weapons of all time. I remember playing Adventure Quest Worlds when I was just a kid back in 2009, 2010, really wanting the Void of Nulgarth, the Champion Blades, the Arm Blades, the Bloodletters, but I just wasn't knowledgeable enough back in the day to be able to understand how to complete the quests and farm for these efficiently. So unfortunately, I missed out. But luckily with the Wheel of Doom, I've been able to get some of my dream items on this account. Okay, so we have a couple left. So let's go take a look at the next one. Now this one, obviously I said at the beginning how much I liked the Dragon Blade, and this still stands. I mean, look at these, the Dual Dragon Blades of Nulgarth. I remember getting these years ago. I was still in high school when I got these. I got these so many years ago. I love the color customization. I love how big they are. This is so cool, and I know that there's a new one now, the Obsidian one, which I'm still yet to even look at or attempt to get. And last but not least, guys, actually a very new item that I've received, and that is actually the Time Walker's Ripper. Now this is for playing for 13 years. Guys, this is playing for 13 years. It's got a lovely animation, color customized and of course it just looks fantastic. Let me just go ahead and show you the color customization you have on here. I absolutely love this. Once again, I think color customization just makes items way more cooler, and you get this for playing the game for 13 years. So if you've only just started, you have a little bit of time left, unfortunately. But overall, I love scythes in this game as well, and just in general, you don't see them around too much or too often. So guys, that does it for the weapons. Now let's take a look at my favorite armors. So we've gone for 5 weapons. Now we're going to take a look at 5 armors. So without further ado, let's get into that. So the honorable mentions, the first one is the Void of Nulgarth. Now the Void of Nulgarth, once again, I cannot unfortunately equip because it's members. I accidentally got the wrong one and got the members version, because I think you can get an AC one. But nevertheless, you know, I won't delete it anytime soon. I just love the design. I loved it back in the day. I thought it was like one of the coolest armors back when I played many years ago. I always wanted it, so I made sure that I did manage to get myself. Next up, we have the Icy Naval Commander. I'm not one to equip Naval Commanders too often, but there's just something about this Naval Commander that I just absolutely love. It's the color. I think blue is obviously one of my favorite colors, obviously being Frostymate, my logo being blue, and it also kind of representing like the ice and the frost on the Naval Commander. Once again, it was an item that I really desperately wanted back in the day. Of course, once again, thanks to the Wheel of Doom, I was able to purchase this item. Last but not least, for the honorable mentions, the Golden Fury. Now the Golden Fury I got from a monthly package or a special package many years ago. It's rare, I think. Yeah, rare rarity, so you can't get it anymore. It was just an armor set. You got the helmet, the cape, a weapon, and the armor. But obviously I love gold. I love the detail. This is like one of the most detailed armors I'd ever seen when I saw it out, and that's why I went for it. Now let's go into the actual list. The first one is actually Card Clasher. Now I decided to go for Card Clasher because I believe that this, how do I hide this? This was the first Hero Mart item I ever purchased, and once again, I purchased it when it first came out, when the actual box was a pyramid, probably in like 2010 or 2011 when it actually came out. I loved it because it looked like a Naval Commander back in the day, and I absolutely loved how it was color custom. Like, just look at these sick designs that you can make with it, you know, just instantly like that. I don't know, it looks kind of crap, but you get what I mean, right? All the different color combinations. It was like one of the first fully customizable armors that I had ever received. Next up, we have the Bright Warlord of Nulgarth. Now, oh my days, this is probably my favorite armor in all of Adventure Quest Worlds. I'm just gonna say that now. This armor right here, just look how sick it looks. Obviously, yes, I love gold, but just the actual design of this armor is insanely cool. I've worn this so many times. I love using it with Lord of Order double wings. Look at that, bro, like, come on. And sometimes I used it with the Golden Blade of Sanctity because it has a near similar color, not quite, or I used the Purified Colored Bulk. And honestly, it's just amazing. Like, you cannot get better than that in my opinion. Next up, we have the classic Darkcaster. Now, I don't know why it says classic. I did buy it when it first came out, which is probably why it's called classic. And it says event rare as well, which is interesting. So this was for his birthday many years ago. And the reason why it's on the list is, I guess, a bit of sentimental value. I think this was either the same year as Icy Naval Commander or the year after. So I managed to be able to get some adventure coins to get this. I remember my friend telling me that it's going to go in a couple of days, and I was just like, no way. This armor looks so cool. I really don't want to miss out on it. And I actually managed to go ahead and get some adventure coins. The Darkcaster, it's been made so many times, and there's a reason why it's been made so many times and remodeled and everything like that, because the armor is so popular and it looks so good. So that's a reason why it's on the list, and yes, I like it a lot. Next up, we have Plate of the Fallen. Now this one, again, I've used quite a lot in my time, where you can literally color customize every single aspect. I mean, look at that. I mean, that is wicked in my opinion. I actually got this when it first came out. And I also have the weapons to go with it as well. And it's just so nice. Look at the detail. You have fully customizable armor, but then you also have like the runes attached to it, not even as a cape. And you have these cool fluffy furry bits as well. And last but definitely not least, another new one added to the list, and it's actually the same as the scythe. It is the supercharged Time Walker. Now, the reason why I like this so much is actually because of the animations. You see these lightning animations? Obviously he's being supercharged. You can see that the energy is flowing up, and I just love it, especially with the cape and also the scythe. This whole set is just so nice. Where is it? Let me just show you guys how nice this is. This is what the set looks like. So many animations appearing on the body. The fact that it's color custom as well is so cool. You can choose any color combination that you want. And what I love the most, just look at that. Look at the lightning on that. It also kind of reminds me of Miltonius armor. Like you can see here, this section and the plate body itself is definitely from like the Blood of Nolgarth or something like that, or an old Miltonius set, which is a reason why I like it so much, I think. But also, yeah, the animation bits here, the supercharged animations, and just the way that it looks is absolutely fantastic. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.